details of the cash at home scandal, where Justice Yashwant Varma has late last night moved the Supreme Court, challenging the in-house panel's report which indicted him. Sources have said that he seeks to quash the May 8th recommendation, but that was made by then CJI Sanjeev Khanna to the Prime Minister and the President to get him removed. Now, this petition comes just ahead of the monsoon session. Now, what's expected in the monsoon session? So, during the monsoon session of the Parliament, the government has planned to begin his impeachment proceedings. So, look at the timing of his approach to the Supreme Court with a petition. This comes ahead of the monsoon session that is taking place, that will be taking place in the Parliament. Now, Justice Varma has contended that he has been indicted without being given a personal hearing. Legal editor Harish Nair is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Harish, what are the details of the petition that Justice Varma has filed? Because he says that the trial has been unfair.
Yes, that's right, Pratibha. In fact, as you rightly said, look at the timing. It's coming just ahead of the monsoon session of the Parliament, during which the government plans to initiate impeachment proceedings against him with the support from the opposition. And he says that in the petition he is challenging the conclusion of the in-house Supreme Court's in-house inquiry panel, which had indicted him and has said that all the allegations against him were based on assumptions, presumptions and unverified facts, and he still maintains that he had no control over the outhouse in question, and all and sundry could enter that outhouse and may have planted any cash if it was found. It also says that there was a violation of principle of natural justice, because at two levels, even before the in-house panel, he did not get a fair and proper hearing, and his fundamental right to a fair trial was violated. And also, after the submission of the in-house panel, he had repeatedly requested the then Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna for an audience, but that was not given to him. So therefore, he is alleging that there is no fair and transparent hearing has happened. And he also alleges media trial, saying that the media had jumped to conclusion and had affected his damaged his reputation and right to dignity, and also questions the uploading by the Supreme Court of all the allegations against him, including the video of cash burning, and therefore there were several assumptions and presumptions regarding him before he being given a proper hearing. So these are some of the main grounds. He has listed 10 very principal grounds in this particular petition. And yes, but the in-house panel had in fact dismissed all these allegations and had said that there is very clear evidence that there was cash found at inside the outhouse, and also that he had removed, with help of his staff and other officials.
Okay, so these are some of the contentions that he has made. Just a moment, Harish, we have Adesh Agarwala, senior advocate, also joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Agarwala, how do you look at the petition that has been filed by the justice? He goes on to say that there has been a media trial. He says that he himself was not given a free and fair trial in the case.
That is correct. He was having a right to cross-examine also those witnesses who came in this in-house committee. And that was, so now he has challenged. Let us see what happens before Honorable Supreme Court. But he should have been given opportunity of cross-examining, because in pre-summoning also, when in Commission of Inquiry Act also, there is a provision that when a person is being called, their statements are being recorded, the concerned person has a right to cross-examine. That has not been provided to him.
But
I don't know whether he sought that cross-examination or not. That is not certain, but he should have been offered this, that he has a right to cross-examine those witnesses.
Okay, all right. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Adesh Agarwala. We have, in fact, more breaking updates now coming in. We have the details of the grounds why Justice Yashwant Varma has moved the Supreme Court. These are the contentions that he has made to the top court, challenging the move against him, going on to say that it is a challenge to the unconstitutional removal, the recommendation that has come in. In fact, it has gone on to also mention in-house procedure lacks legal sanction, saying the procedure is administrative in nature and not grounded in statute or the constitution, going on to say there was no formal complaint in the case, and also interestingly going on to claim that there had been a media trial from the court press release, the Supreme Court's press release that was out on the 22nd of March. So Harish, some of the contentions that have been made are that there was a complete denial of free and fair hearing and the due process has not been followed in the same. Take us through the details that have been mentioned in the petition.
Yes, that's right, Pratibha. This is one of the main grounds he has cited, that violation of principle of natural justice. He was not given a fair hearing, both at two levels, one by the in-house panel, which did not allow him to cross-examine the witnesses, as senior advocate Adish Agarwala just told Times Now. It's on one of the biggest ground he has taken. And also the another ground is that media trial. He's saying the media trial from court press release, Supreme Court's press release on 22/3/2025 publicly disclosed all the allegations against him. This led to intense media speculation, harming the judge's reputation and violating his right to dignity. And there's a continuation of that. It says that irreparable harm due to media leaks, contents of the confidential final report were leaked and misrepresented in the press. This aggravated the reputational damage.
These are the contentions that he has made. Let's take a look at what the Supreme Court could say. Harish, trust you to keep us updated on that. We'll have to leave it at that though. Thank you for joining us with those details. Quick break. We'll be right back.